Street Journal report says Hamas has rejected that ceasefire offer from Israel, the first one. Israel offered to pause operations in Gaza for a week in exchange for 40 hostages, which included the remaining children, women, and elderly. Officials citing the report saying negotiations haven't failed completely, but that Hamas is negotiating now for better terms. Joining us now, former IDF Captain Omer Levi. Omer, thank you for being back as always. What are you hearing from your sources about how far apart the two sides are that a deal comes together?
Good morning, and thank you for having me on your show once again. As we have heard in the past few days, the main argument here is that Hamas is not willing to negotiate any terms while fighting is still going on. Hamas's core demand is that first fighting will stop, Israel will retreat out of Gaza, and only then Hamas will be willing to negotiate about which prisoners he releases and under what terms. And of course, this is unacceptable on the Israeli side. On the Israeli side, what the offer that was put on the table says is that Hamas will release 40 hostages for a week-long ceasefire. And Israel has also been willing to release more of a high-profile prisoners, actual terrorists with blood on their hands that have been sitting in the Israeli prison for a really long time. And Israel, as reported, will be willing to negotiate the release of some of these prisoners.
Both sides likely, in any negotiation, will have to give up something to bring a deal together. What other concessions might Israel be willing to do, given the fact Hamas holds the hostages? That is their leverage.
So I think that Israel can flex a little bit about how long the ceasefire will be, but to stop the war completely, and what we're seeing now is a tunnel that is located about 200 meters from the Israeli border and is in the size of the Fifth Avenue. And this is what Hamas's money has been doing for the past years. The supply money that was supposed to go to the aid of the people in Gaza was used to build these things. So we understand who are we dealing with here. So I think that any negotiation needs to be remembered as the main goal of this war is eventually to eradicate Hamas and to no longer have this threat sitting on our borders. So agreeing to what Hamas is demanding right now is unacceptable, but if it needs to be flexed a little bit to have maybe a longer ceasefire without taking all the forces out of Gaza, that will be acceptable to Israel.
As we look at these tunnels, and they have uncovered numerous tunnels, one of them stretching miles long, it's still hard to believe that Hamas is able to fire rockets. I think the IDF put an image on social media of how many rockets are still being intercepted on their way to Israel, that the destruction on the ground is having an impact, but still not stopping them.
We need to remember that stopping completely Hamas from firing rockets into Israel will probably never happen. Israel can't be everywhere at once. And still, Israel hasn't been dealing with the refugee camps that are in the center of Gaza. There is also the humanitarian area, which is called the Mawasi, and we know that Hamas has been firing from there, and Israel won't send their planes to bomb that area because that will mean killing 1 million people, which Israel is not intending to do. So Hamas will fire at Israel probably right until the end of this war, because it will always have the ability to fire. But we have been seeing a lot. The reduction has been enormous. Today we had rockets fired towards Tel Aviv, but it was the first time since this week. And if we take the beginning of this war, Hamas used to fire 2 or 3 times from Gaza to Tel Aviv, 2 or 3 times a day. So you see, it has been reduced by a lot of. It was reduced completely, almost to none.
Thank you for watching. Go to newsnationnow.com to find NewsNation on your television provider. And don't forget to click the red subscribe button below to get more of NewsNation's fact-driven, unbiased coverage.